Hello. Hello! Welcome back again to, I don't know, this is my channel, I guess. I felt like sitting down today. It is now 2020. Let's see, it's the 7th of 2020. 7th day of 2020. And I'm real excited. I jumped the gun. Already got all my Valentine's Day stuff up since technically there's no holiday in January, and I'm just real excited for the new year. So I thought I'd get, I guess, a head start on makeup tutorials that I have promised to do for clients and, you know, all that fun stuff. If you hear click-clacking, that's my puppy, Sadie. She has to stay in here with me today or else she'll get really muddy outside. And my husband is at work right now. So we have Fran joining us. Can we say hi? Oh, thank you. Okay. So, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. She's very confused by the camera and she likes the spotlight. You like the spotlight, huh? Right, Gwen? Gwen? Okay, so I thought that I could do, since I'm so excited for Valentine's Day, I thought that I could do a Valentine's Day look, and I guess let's just jump right into it. It's gonna be a long one. I'm not really efficient in editing these. I have all this stuff to do it with, but I'm not very technologically advanced. So we're just gonna, it is what it is, what it is, what it is. So I'm gonna zoom you in. There we go. Ta-da! And today, I have a couple palettes that I'm playing with, but you can use, I guess, your own kind of shades with these. This is the Kat Von D Metal and Matte palette. I'm also going to be playing with the, I think this is the Masquerade by Juvia's Place. And then possibly dipping into glitter. I don't know. Every time I start something and I say I'm not going to use glitter, I use glitter. I love glitter. Glitter's a great thing. I love all types of glitter. But I feel like I should be more eco-conscious with my glitters. So I'm looking into more eco-friendly glitters. But that's another subject for another day. So first, we're gonna start with ma'am. Do you wanna lie down in your bed? Do you wanna lie down in your bed? You got a pretty pink bed. Oh, okay. I guess we're just gonna have a friend for this, huh? Just gonna have a friend. Alright. So, we're going to start with eyes first because last time I filmed something and it was like a Christmas eye look and I loved it, but what I didn't love was all the fallout that happened, and so I didn't upload it because there was just too much fallout for my liking. So, we're going to start with the eyes first. Let's put on some primer though. I love, you hear the clacking and the snorting. She's just a snorty baby here. I'm gonna let her downstairs. Go on, baby. Okay. This is the Milk Hydro Primer. I've been really dry, so. And then I think I want to do the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I want to let these kind of, and I'm using a Jeffree Star Morphe blender. I like it because it's pink. We're just going to blend these in and let them sit while we're doing eyes. Primer I'm not too worried about. And it's easy to wipe the shadow away and just, you know, add more primer. So that was the Tatcha Silk Canvas. So we're gonna start today with some concealer. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer and just shove it all over my eyes. You're not supposed to use too much of it, but I use a lot of it. So, I mean, it is what it is. And I've got, don't like me looking down, I've got my mirror in front of me so I know what I'm doing. Okay, just slapping on some concealer as eyeshadow primer. You can actually use eyeshadow primer. I'm just not feeling it today. So what we're gonna start with is we're gonna start with Bone. It's like a really pale eyeshadow color, and I'm just gonna sweep it over everywhere. It's just gonna be our base. When you're working with kind of darker colors and you're working with more pigmented colors, you want to make sure that none of it sticks too heavy in one place. So that's why I'm doing this. If I was working with more like browns or less pigmented colors, then I would, you know, I wouldn't add it. I would just go straight into it. But I don't want to look crazy with some pinks and reds. So now I'm just blending, kind of just sloppily slapping in a super light brown. It's just nice to have as a base. You don't necessarily have to do this, but this is what I'm doing. And I'm just going from the outer corner and just slapping it all over the place. Just going all willy-nilly. Doesn't have to be perfect since it's so light, and we're gonna add some dark stuff onto it anyways. Now, I'm gonna take this brush. It's kind of like a, what is this? It's not too dense. It's kind of the normal density for brushes, and it's natural haired, I believe. But it's just like a blendy type of brush. A blendy type of brush. That's definitely what it's called. And we're gonna start, maybe we should add some purples. I like purples. Don't mind me. I'm just living my life. Let's go with some purples. That works. So we're gonna pick up some purples. This is a kind of darker shade of purple. It's called Ribbon in the Matte Metal palette. And we're just gonna shove it. Just shove it in there and blend it. You know when you wear lashes one day, and, well, I mean, I wear lashes most every day, but you know when you wear lashes one day, and, literally the next day, you take off your eye makeup, you do all the steps, you do all the things, right? But you just have clumps of eyelash glue. Does that happen to anyone else? Is it just me? It kind of looks like little, it kind of pills up and it looks real gross. And it's not cute. Not at all. So I'm gonna go in with some velvet, which is like a warmer purple, almost like a burgundy type of shade. And we're gonna deepen that up more towards the lash line of the outer corner. See, it almost looks black. What is this? Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna keep blending. We're gonna keep blending. You can almost be sloppy with this too. It's just a sloppy kind of day. Kind of like that. Perfect. Perfect. So I have a lot of other hobbies as well as doing makeup and hair. Well, makeup and hair aren't really hobbies. This is just really chit-chatty, isn't it? It's turned into a chit-chat. I have a lot of other hobbies. Some of them include, I don't know if many of you know, there's a pottery line called Ray Dunn, and I love it. I can't get enough. I go into, and it's sold at Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls. And so I'll go into those places. That's fine. Sorry, Jeffree Star. Getting shit on your stuff. I'll go into those places, and now I'm going into the Masquerade palette, and I'm going in with this really pretty purple. You see that guy right there? I'm gonna have to tap my edge of my brush. I'll go to these places and I know exactly where it is because, you know, I've kind of shopped for it before. It's in the gourmet, they call it the gourmet kitchen center, or the section. But, and I'm just, with this one, I'm just going more towards the middle area with it. I'm slowly blending it over. I want to do like there's this really bright pink in this palette. It almost looks orange on camera, but it's pink. And it's called Bori. And I want to go into it and I want to use it on my inner. So I'm like working my way up to that. This is Valentine's, right? I'm pretty sure. So I'll go over to that section and I have so much fun. So much fun looking for it. It's kind of like a adult scavenger hunt, which I loved scavenger hunts when I was younger. But sometimes some of the ladies in my area are a bit aggressive and sometimes they just like pounce on things. Pounce on it. So, would anyone, I don't know, this is my channel and I can do what I want, but would anyone be interested in like, I don't get it too often because I work a lot, but I get it sometimes. And would anyone be interested in me like showing you what I got this week or this month, or not this year, that would be too much, but showing you what I got this month? Because my husband said it's just out of control, and he made me put a budget on my redone. So that's where we are. Oh, I like that. All right, I'm gonna go back to the metal and matte palette and I'm gonna add silk in here to kind of lighten up these purples. I'm doing that real sloppily too. It's just a sloppy type of morning. Okay, so I have a song stuck in my head and it's called, I don't know if many of you, this is another one of my hobbies. I don't know if many of you watch RuPaul's Drag Race, but I do, and I watch it with my husband. He loves it. Oh, and my sister loves it, so we share. We trade on and off buying a season. And so I bought the last season, so now she has to buy the newest one. I'm so excited because it's gonna be All Stars 4. So I'm gonna go in with this really pretty pink shade. You see it now. And I'm picking that up on a flat packing brush. And I'm gonna go in, this is the Glow Mist by Pixie. I like it. It doesn't have bad ingredients in it, and it doesn't break me out. A lot of sprays will like slowly break me out, and I know that's weird to say. With this flat shader brush, I'm using like small packing motions. Wow. Wow. And I just took another dip of it. Look at that. I don't even want to cover that with glitter. Look at how beautiful that is. I'm just gonna blend it over here. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's a pretty shade. And I'm gonna take my little blending brush I've been adding my eyeshadows with, and I'm just gonna blend kind of these two shades together. I'm gonna add it's very unprofessional. That was my sister. Okay. So unprofessional. I'm busy. I'm gonna add, with a teeny tiny brush, I'm adding some black. I just want this to give it a small little punch right here in the outer corner. So I want it to be pink, purple, black. It's gonna be great. All right, now I'm doing the same thing on the other side with that pink. Look how, oh, look at that difference. Okay, spray it again. If any of my clients are watching, really anyone in general, what do you want to see me do? Like, I have some ideas, but I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what you guys want to see. Because I can do real in-depth short tutorials, like how to apply falsies, or like how to do the perfect wing liner. What brushes do you use? Stuff like that. I could do something like that. Or I could do like full-on makeup looks like this, which are chatty and long. Because I don't know how to edit. Someone show me how to edit. Can someone just show me how to edit? That's my sister. Okay. Adding that black again in the outer corner. I almost don't wanna, this pink is really pretty. And I'm kind of using a sweeping motion. You see that? I'm kind of using a sweeping type of motion. It looks wild right now. Because I don't have anything else on but this eye look. Oh my gosh. So it looks straight up wild. Trying to think if I want to add anything. I think Sadie has come back upstairs. Hello, Nug. She looks like a little chicken nugget, so I call her my Nug. She's a little thing. We think she's a miniature lab. A miniature lab mixed with something. Thank you, honey. All right, go on. Go on, Nim. Thank you. I'm going in to the Metal and Matte palette again. I keep switching back and forth, but these are the two palettes I'm using today. And I'm just taking, it's a shade called French. It's like a peachy shade, like a little peach shade. And I'm just making sure we don't have any 80s solid eye looks right up here. Did you just eat something off the ground? What? Ma'am. Hello, ma'am. She's licking my elbow. Okay. I'm focused. I'm just blending out this pink shade so there's not a harsh line. Sometimes when I do like when I do a cut crease, I want a harsh line. That's not the case right now. So here, when I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna add like a small little bit of eyeliner. Sometimes I find when I'm ma'am. Sometimes I find when I, hello, sweet pea. Hello. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Sometimes I find with eye looks like this, I like to have, I know that the lash I'll put on is gonna cover it, most of it, but what am I saying? Words. I'm saying words. I like to have a little line right there just to give it a good base. Ooh. And it just caps. Ta-da! Totally covering up my face. Whoopsie daisies. Okay. Just kind of makes me look like a normal person. And I'm gonna go into my waterline with, this is gonna be wild to look at. Don't mind me. Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's move on to the face. So I'm gonna make sure that there's nothing in my face. So I'm just gonna take just this random foundation brush and just go like that and like that. Anything that I didn't get with that, concealer will honestly pick it up. So I just want to make sure everything's like raw. Alright, so let's go in with foundation. I'm still using my Conceal and Perfect from Milani. It's just really, really good, and I like it. And I know there are some nude foundations that are out, and I want to try those, but I'm like, it's hard to mess up when you love it still. So I'm just gonna go in on the back of my hand with my foundation on my sponge. And I'm just gonna do this. Okay. I have no clue what she's doing downstairs. Sounds like she's playing with a toy. I'm just gonna assume that's what she's doing and it's not something terrible. You know, when dogs were, she's really a puppy. She's 8 months old. I thought she heard me talking about her. Oh, she did. Sadie? Honey? She's gonna stop all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. Oh, here she comes. Will you be a naughty downstairs? Click, 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 click. Bring back. Alright, I'm just doing my normal foundation routine. Nothing new, nothing crazy. I might add a different highlighter. But really, like, the eyes and the lipstick is where I kind of change it up. Click, click. I have RuPaul's song stuck in my head because we've just been watching it for the past couple of days. It's not driving me bananas. It's definitely driving my husband bananas. But I'm loving it. We just finished All Stars 3. I mean, I already knew. I watched on Wow Present. If you don't watch that, it's hilarious. It's so funny. It's basically Trixie Mattel and Katya talking about whatever pops into their brain. It's so funny. So funny. I'm gonna use Shape Tape now. Just a wee little bit. I always say that and I'm like, pile it on, bitches. Boop. Wow, you can really see that forehead wrinkle. What's y'all's opinion on like Botox? I want to know. She cracks me up sometimes. She has this like little mighty bark, but she's so little. She's a teeny tiny thing. So it's not like, not really anything. Every time she barks, I like cracks up, or I crack up, because it's just so funny. Because it's like at the most awkward times. It's not anything to bark at, really. She's just barking to bark. It's really funny. Okay. Don't be fooled. This right here is just, there's a window right there. And, well, really, there's two windows right here. And so, it just looks like I have this really nice glow. Like I'm such a supermodel. I'm Linda Evangelista. No, I'm not. I just have a window right there. I am gonna go with my normal routine of powders though. I'm gonna use my beauty blender for my powders. Is that crazy? Am I crazy? I'm still using Jeffree Star Fair. I still love it. I'm getting this everywhere. I'm getting this all over my hands. I don't know if you can tell. I'm just being a mess right now. I'm being a mess. Okay. So, now we're gonna do some bronzing. I'm still using my Cheek Parade. Is this what this is called? Ooh. Word to the wise, this is not attached to the box. So it just fell out. Oh goodness. I'm gonna go in with my little mini brush. I love my mini brush. Oh no, I hurt my dandelion. Still looking down at my mirror. I'm not looking at anything else. I need to find a mirror. I wonder if like, cause I'm trying to look at the camera, which, hello, you are a camera right now. You're not real people. You are real people. You're watching this, but right now I'm looking at a camera. I wonder if, what other people use. Do they just have like a giant like mirror behind them or like in front of them? Or like, what? Because I get so confused by that sometimes. I'm like, am I supposed to have a giant mirror in front of me to tell me what I'm looking like? Or am I just looking a mess? Because most of the time I'm looking in the viewfinder. And since I know my face pretty well, I can kind of just wing it. But I feel like I shouldn't be winging it. Alright, I'm gonna go in with a stippling brush for blush. For the blush, I'm doing California and Dandelion. Since it's like a Valentine's Day look, I'm gonna go ham with this blush. You don't have to. You could just do the eyes and like white foundation, but I freaking love going ham with my blush. I love going ham with my blush. I love bringing it on my temples. I love looking like a peached up peach. I love it. For real. So now I'm gonna go in. I want some highlighter. You know what? Before I do highlighter, well, I'm gonna pick out my highlighter. But before I do highlighter, I'm actually gonna go in and do my primer oil stuff. Do I want to use this? Do I want to use this? I think I want to use this. You guys remember what this is? Powders last a long time. They last like, especially eyeshadows. This says 12 months. I've definitely had it longer than that. Don't use expired palettes. I'm gonna go in with my primer oil and do my regular thing. Yeah. Putting it on the back of my hand, putting on my sponge. My sponge is so dirty now because I'm such a busted person. Sadie? See, there's that quietness again. What is she doing? It's driving me wild. There we go. That glow is real. That's a real glow. Because that's actually there. So now I'm going in. I'm using my sponge. I want to be a dirty sponge person. Whatever. I'm going in with my sponge and I'm using Pink Heart from the Moonchild palette. Sometimes I like adding my highlighters with sponges. Sometimes I like doing my whole face with sponges. You know what? I would rule at that. What is that challenge? The full face only sponge. I would just need like 4 sponges though. Because I would actually do it and I'd actually use like black eyeshadow and like eyeliner. It would be wild, but I do it. I would edit that. You know what? I'm gonna do this. So I took some on the very tippy top. I'm gonna do this. Because I feel like it. I'm going across the bridge of my nose. Who says you can't? Who says you can't have a shiny ass nose? Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, I love this color. I love this color. Before mascara, before anything, just spritz yourself. Alright, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Maybe I'll try to speed this part up. If I know how to. Maybe you're just gonna watch me do my eyebrows. Hi, Sid. The last time I tried to edit something out, it was my very first video, and honestly, I think I edited out a whole part. I like watched it afterwards and I was like, I think there was supposed to be another part in there. But, you know, it is what it is. What it is, what it is. I'm just using the Milk Coolish Brow because I like a fluffy brow. I really do. Look at how much better that looks. Oh, look at that sad one. Oh, so back on the matter of video ideas, I could also film like a house, I guess like a house tour. My husband and I just ordered like a bedroom set. So maybe I'll film that after the bedroom set comes in. Cause you know, it's looking a little busted right now. Just being honest, but maybe I'll film that after my bedroom set comes in. That would be nice. And then you can formally meet my puppies rather than just seeing them hop up on my lap. I'm gonna go in with some glitter. Well, okay, wait. First, let's do the bottom part of the eye. So I'm still gonna go in my same shades. I'm not gonna go in, I'm gonna do a little bone actually. I take that back. I'm doing a little bone. I'm gonna highlight my under eye just a little bit. Cause it's like a really pale color. And I feel like it's just like, look at that, look, 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 look. Oh, that looks nice. I should do that more often. I'm trying not to make funky faces. I feel like everyone makes funky faces when they're doing stuff to their under eye, and I'm trying not to do that. Oh, that looks cool. Okay. Let's go on with the olive shades. We're doing that brown, which is called Suede. It's still in the middle and matte palette. It's still the same palette that we're using. And we're gonna go with purple. I'm just gonna go straight to the masquerade. It's called Zubu. I can't pronounce things very well. I try to though. I give it the old college try. Can't say I didn't try. Ooh, I feel like a lady. I think she's lying down. I think she is. finally got tuckered out from all the mischief. I'm probably gonna come downstairs and it's gonna be a flippin' mess. I wanna go in back with my shader brush, which is stained pink now, which I live for. Cause then I can just get new brushes. And I'm just putting it right there. Look at how pretty that looks. See, this is what I mean by fallout. Do you see what that pink just did to my eye? It's fine though. Now we're gonna put some black. I'm just copying what I did on the upper eye, on the lower eye. And I'm gonna connect it. Some people don't actually connect it in the outer corner. I'm gonna connect it. It needs to be connected. It can't not be connected. So I put some purple, let's put some pink. I'm loving this pink. I should do more eye looks with this pink. I'm into it. Oh, you leaving me? Okay. She's probably going to see. We have another dog and his name is Toby, and right now he's outside barking. Can you hear that? He's barking at the neighbor dogs because he thinks the neighbor dog is like, I don't know. He's doing something crazy on the other side. Don't even have mascara on, and I love this. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little highlight color. I did Giza from the, I'm gonna go with another shader brush. This one's pretty dense though. I'm gonna try Giza again, because I just like that color. Whoop, whoop. And it's alright if it gets in the pink. It just makes it look cooler. Because it's like, ooh, light pink. Let's put on mascara. Mascara. Does anybody remember that Ricola owl? Ricola. Where the heck did I put my mascara? This is bananas. Bananas, I say. That's wild. Okay, so here's the thing. I only have one mascara up here, and I don't know where it is. Here's Sadie. Come to join us again. Come to grace us with her presence. Ooh! Hi, Sadie. You want to sniff? Would you guys like it if I did dog videos? I'm like obsessed with my dogs. Is anybody else obsessed with their dogs like I am? I'm gonna do a little heart. Okay, I love the milk, like, I love the milk stamps, but all right, look at that. It's not actually filled in all the way, so I have to go in with some liquid liner and I have to fill it in. I just wish it would have more punch to it. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Are you licking my pants? I was looking for mascara and then I just got distracted by a freaking stamp. You know what? Okay. Something else that's really wild about those stamps too is they stain your freaking face. This will probably be on my face for a couple of days. Like, I don't know how it penetrates through all these layers of stuff, but it'll stain your face for like a good couple of days. I have no clue where this mascara is. I'm just gonna skip it for now. I'll probably put some on later. Thank you, honey. You're so sweet to mommy. You're so sweet to mommy. You're such a sweet girl. I'm sure the people love looking at you. She's 8 months old. She'll be 9 months old this month, the 29th. She's the cutest little girl in the whole wide world. All right, I need to put on these lashes. Let's do these ones. Let's do these ones, but I have to wipe the white off of them. So I like to reuse lashes. Duh. And sometimes I'll put like white in the middle of my lashes, but yeah. I guess those are permanently stained white. That's fine. Let's go for these guys. They flare out. I'm digging it. I'm down. I'm down with the groove. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna left my lash glue downstairs. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna try to edit this. Hold on.